Buddy Wood, you're about to take the Proust Questionnaire. You'll be asked 35 questions in rapid succession in order to reveal your true nature. Once the question has been read out, you'll have 5 seconds to answer before we move on to. Once we have completed all 35 questions, you'll have a chance to reflect on and even correct your answers. If you understand and are ready, we will begin.
Let's begin.
What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Perfect happiness is making true harmony between all of our people, making sure that we're all happy and be able to work together and achieve our goals.
What is your greatest fear?
God,
What is the trait you most deplore in yourself?
my personality, my trueness, my honesty, and my willingness to work to achieve any goal.
What is the trait you most deplore in others?
Personality,
Which living person do you most admire?
Dennis Phillips,
What is your greatest extravagance?
my grandchildren.
What is your current state of mind?
I'm going to be the next Seminole Nation Vice Chief.
What do you consider the most overrated virtue?
The internet,
On what occasion do you lie?
on what occasion I lie? Never.
What do you most dislike about your appearance?
I'm not 6 foot tall.
Which living person do you most despise?
Governor Stent,
What is the quality you most like in a man?
his ability to support his family honestly,
What is the quality you most like in a woman?
her ability to support her family and to be a true mother and a true wife to their husbands.
Which words or phrases do you overuse most?
Awesome.
What or who is your greatest love of your life?
My mother.
When and where were you happiest?
When I was an individual, when I was raising my family, when I had the strongest struggle to achieve my goals, because my support was there with me 24/7, I was able to put time in with them. Now that I achieved my goals, I barely have time to even see them.
Which talent would you most like to have?
Playing musical instruments.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
That I didn't try this while my mother was alive, to run for Assistant Chief for Seminole Nation. That was one of our goals in our life. I lost my mother Christmas Eve of this last year. And this is one of my goals.
What do you consider your greatest achievement?
Being one of the first Indian funeral directors in the state of Oklahoma, and to represent my people as a Seminole Nation individual, to graduate from different colleges that never had a Seminole Nation person to ever graduate from.
If you were to die and come back as a person or thing, what would it be?
A white buffalo. I seen them today. I seen 4 of them. Y'all missing it all.
Where would you most like to live?
In Wolf, Oklahoma.
What is your most treasured possession?
My grandchildren and my children.
What do you regard as the lowest depth of misery?
Not being able to provide for your children, provide for your family like you want to.
What is your favorite occupation?
Being a funeral director and being an embalmer to serve my people.
What is your most marked characteristic?
My ability to smile at the greatest time of sorrow, and keep my happiness to make sure my family understands that we can make it through this. And I do assure my family that we're always able to smile after the day we do our burials, and we can. That's the reason why I smile all the time.
What do you most value in your friends?
Loyalty.
Who are your favorite writers?
My favorite writers: Mark Twain is one of my favorite writers.
Who is your hero of fiction?
I do not have one.
Which historical figure do you most identify with?
John Jumper. Chief John Jumper, my grandfather.
Who are your heroes in real life?
My heroes in real life were my brothers, my uncles, that ensured me, my grandfather, that ensured me to work honestly, to provide for whoever I'm able to provide for, and to work honestly for everybody, and to ensure that everybody that I will be there no matter what. And my uncles, my brothers, they always was back there with me.
What are your favorite names?
Anthony.
What is it that you most dislike?
Racism.
What is your greatest regret?
My greatest regret is that I didn't run for assistant chief while my mother or my father was still alive. That I waited until afterwards. Another one of my greatest regrets was I had to go and show my grandfather the achievements I've done, my diplomas, my degrees, my license, everything, to his graveside, when I couldn't show him when he was alive and he stood behind me no matter what. That was one of my biggest downfalls in my life. But I showed it and made sure and promised him that I would achieve goals in my life.
How would you like to die?
A happy man, humble man. And I am humble. And I tell you right now, if I was to die today, I'd be ready to go. We all got to be ready.
What is your motto?
My motto is, live life as you must.
All right, that concludes the Proust questionnaire. What did you think of those answers?
Them are my honest opinions.
What did you think of the questions?
Different.
Just going to kind of go over a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
You said, when talking about what is your current state of mind,
Mm-hmm.
talk about it.
My current state of mind is that I believe that I'm willing to serve my people. And even though that my life is so busy, I'm still able to be here and be here for my people, to let them know that I do care for them, I do love them, to show them that this is real. This is not some fake that's coming out. I've been this way all my life. Anybody who knows me knows that in my business world, where I'm a funeral director, I work hard for my people. I work hard every day, all hours of the day, no matter what. And this is something that my state of mind is, I'm able to do this and still be happy, even though I'm tired. Still able to carry a smile. If I didn't have the mask on, you see the smile.
Which historical figure you most identify with? Talk about that question. You said John Jumper.
Chief John Jumper. He led the Trail of Tears, first governor of Seminole Nation. Started Spring Baptist Church. very historic. Okay? Set of precedents for our people as he came over. I have a mirror in my house that he brought over on the Trail of Tears. Okay? I was able to pick up my grandson and hold him up and look in that mirror and say, I wonder if my grandfather ever thought 8 generations be looking through the same mirror. I hold that very prestigious in my life. It's something that you just don't have every day. And as anybody would look at John Jumper's pictures, he had the same mustache, wore the same type of suit.
What do you consider the most overrated virtue? Talk about that.
The internet, reason being is because we do not have family time anymore. Come in people's homes, my own homes. People come in, they're on the phone. No conversation, like how we was when we was kids. When we was kids, parents used to come over and they used to visit. Used to sit down and have a good time, talk. Kids would enjoy playing with each other. Nowadays, we don't have that. I miss that. Too overrated. It's hurting our families. That's what I believe.
What does the Seminole Nation mean to you?
The greatest pride and joy to be called a Seminole Nation member. We are one of the, I put it like this way. When I went to basic training, Fort Benning, Georgia, in 1984, the drill sergeants were coming in. They asked me if I was Mexican or Hispanic. I told them no, I was Seminole Indian. Lord and behold, I didn't know that our DI took off across the road, ran down, told the other DIs and said, we got us a Seminole Indian. We're going to beat y'all. We're going to beat y'all. For me to be somebody of the Seminole nature, I'm a Seminole Indian tribe. And when we was put in categories that they expected us to excel as warriors, because that was our heritage. We are very prideful to be Seminoles. This is something that I've always held true to me, no matter what. Just like I told a lot of people in a lot of other areas when I first went and did my meet and greets. A lot of people can go to different tribes because they're Seminole and Creek. We lost a lot of our members to Creek Nation due to lack of funding, trying to help our people. So they go Creek Nation because Creek Nation helped them. I can't do that. I'm true Seminole. My mother and my father are from the same band, Tuskegee Harjo. So I'm a full-blood Tuskegee Harjo. Okay? I can't go nowhere. I'm true Seminole, always will be, and I will die Seminole. And still be, hold my head up, and still be prideful. My goal is to make Seminole Nation great again. We can do this with the help of everybody as we join together and become one nation instead of being a separate nation.